Hi, this is Henry Davies, director of Man Getting Hit by Football, and this is my director's commentary for said film. Well, I'll say my favourite bit of this is when I get smacked in the nuts with a football. It's called back to good old-fashioned slapstick, Keystone era, early Chaplin. A lot of Buster Keaton kept on with the slapstick. That was, I'd say, a big influence. Of course, Hans Moleman's original film, but I think the Silent Clowns. There's a lot to learn from, and comedies it changes over time, but I feel going back to the old stuff, there's going to be a lot of people watching who've never seen a Keaton or a Harold Lloyd or a Chaplin, and some of it's old to many, it's new, and they go out and they rediscover, a lot of the stuff holds up over all this time. But, that's great. No, I love this bit. So, the idea really came, it was a year ago, I'd just been off a film, and we did it at a festival. I was very happy. I mean, it was great work on my cast members, the two of them. And I thought, you know what? Let's try something out. And I know I've always been a fan of Molman's film, Man Getting Hit by Football, and it's one of those films you see. I saw the film when oh, I was very young, and it's one of those films you really enjoy as a kid, and then as you grow older, you really begin to appreciate its artistic merits. It's kind of, you watch The Wizard of Oz when you're a kid, and oh, excuse me, oh. You watch The Wizard of Oz as a kid, and you love the songs. It's colourful. It engages you, but you grow up, you really appreciate, for such a simple, it's a simple story and things like that. But it's genuinely beautiful. I mean, the acting's great. The song, the score, it's got great production design, and it really does a great job of really taking you into that world. And I don't think you pick up on things like that when you're a kid, and I don't think I picked up on, how great Man Getting Hit by Football was. It's as a kid you see a man getting hit by a football and immediately think it's great. And you grow older and you really start to look more into it, and it's really something. I mean, every time I see the football go into more man's balls, I don't know what it is, but it sparks something a little different inside me. It's still a great feeling, but yeah, I discovered at a young age, and I thought, you know what? Let's. I just thought, have a bit of fun with it. I mean, as a film, I use the term filmmaker with, you know, big quotation marks around my name, but you got to go out and you really got to do something. You can. No one cares what you have to say. Yeah, no, I mean, if you just go around just saying what you're going to do and never do anything, no one's going to really give a shit. But it's a case of actually going forth and doing it. I think this is one of the smallest wraparound, casting, filming, pre and post production. I mean, a lot of them are quick. I mean, the longest pre production I had was with probably Hexen. But the turnaround for these, I mean, Dummy was filmed in 3 days and post production was done in a day. And this was, I'd say, it took about 20 minutes to film, 5 minutes to edit. So it was a quick turnaround, and I've got to thank my amazing, and Alfie Court was my DP. Really made it come alive. I mean, just look at the colours of the grass. I mean, Jesus, and the footballs. I mean, it's all beautiful, and thanks to my mate Dan who threw the football into my balls. That took about four takes. I remember. I mean, one got my knees. No, it was, yeah, 3 takes. So yeah, third time's third time lucky. Yes, I think the first one just hit my knees, and then the second one fell quite a bit short. And then the third one finally got me in the crotch, and I mean, I tested the night before what it'd be like to throw. I mean, I've had footballs thrown into my groin a lot. I mean, well, when you go to boarding school, no one comes out unscathed. You're going to be smacked in the balls at least. On average, probably 20 times a year. But originally I stuffed socks down there. Or I was just like, brave it. I mean, the socks didn't do anything, and I thought, cricket cup does the job. It leaves a bit bruising, but still good. Yeah, I really wished it would, like it was sort of like the sort of thing where it just goes like the tip goes right into the groin. I think that would have been sort of like perfect. Oh, man. Shame Modman never made any more films. I mean, you get sort of he's still around and he's been around for a long time, but it's a shame this is really the only time he actually went forth and did something. I mean, the great Charles Lawton, terrific actor, only made one film, Night at the Hunt, and that's perfect. And that's the only film he ever directed. And the fact, he chose to step back after this sort of monumental achievement in film. Really, sort of, ending on that really high note. I think was it Ralph Ellison wrote Invisible Man, and then was worried about nothing making nothing going up to the status that Invisible Man had, and I feel Mole Man had the same thing with man getting hit by football. It's a real shame, but I wanted to sort of pay tribute, but also do my own thing. See here, you can clearly see my fingers pushing away the cane. I'm really sort of, if I do anything like this, kind of like with details, so you can see my fingers kind of push it because I wanted it to fall in the sort of the same way it did in the original short. The one with George C. Scott, I thought it was still good. I mean, I know it's with Mole Man, it was just sort of this simple. It was just so simple and it worked so well. And I don't know. I think George C. Scott was saying, my groin, or what was it, or my crotch. It's still very good. I mean, it took away just a little bit. If you catch me. But no, this is, I think, for a shitpost, this is honestly, I think, one of what I want. This is what I want to be remembered for. I'm proud of it. All my films are my babies, and I'm proud of all of them. And hopefully I'll keep that same way when I hopefully want to go on and make bigger things, and see all of them as my little treasures. But I feel this one's special. I think when at my funeral, I want you to screen this, get it down a big screen, and just play it. Have someone in the crowd laughing and say, "Give that man the $10,000." I think that'll be. I would like that. So the sequel was, I think, like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, where it's a sequel to a remake of an original, but it's not a sequel. It's not a remake of the original sequel. It's its own thing, and I felt, I tried to carry that on with football getting hit by man, which I feel, I think it did well. And as I said, I'm proud of everything I've done. Right. I think this is going to end the director's commentary. Thank you so much from all of us at Dawkins Twist Productions. And this was Man Getting Hit by Football. Hopefully we'll see it in the Criterion Collection one day. Thank you.